Guys, I'm not even gonna try and make a joke. Just look at that. This is what we're gonna talk about today. So guys, this is the Rockstead Higo. Now this is in for the channel just to watch. This is not a gift. This knife is actually for sale. The owner is selling it. This is the Rockstead Higo. This is not gonna get a full review. This is as good as we're gonna get on it. Rockstead Higo, this one is in ZDP 189 and titanium. This is the Higo 2. So if you look at it here, Higo 2, this is number 477. This thing is just truly brilliant. Zero ground compound bevel. I got to clean that up a little bit because I was appreciating. This thing is ridiculously sharp. So let's go ahead and we're going to get some size comparison stuff. I'm going to get a piece of paper. We're going to do some out-of-box cut test and stuff like that. And I'm going to clean that up so we can take a good close look at it. And we'll look at the actual spec sheet that's in the box. So give me a second and we will start with some, let me get this out. God, that's like the third time I've done that. I've cut myself with this thing twice. Let's go ahead and get some knives out for size comparison. First of which is the Sebenza. And as you can see, they are very similar in size, handle, shape, everything to the Sebenza. Man, that thing is gorgeous. So there's the Sebenza out of the way. Just about 1-for-1 on the Sebenza. The Miguron Knives Valona, which is a 9-inch knife. So that should give you pretty good estimate right there. The Miguron's probably half an inch or so longer. Well, more than that, probably about an inch or so. So there's the Miguron, and our final comparison is a knife that a lot of people are going to recognize the size of. It is the Spyderco Endura. Also in ZDP 189. This is not good ZDP 189. This is really good ZDP 189. So we got that out of the way. Let's go ahead and get this knife out of the way and look at the spec sheet. So these knives all come packaged with a nice wood box inside a cardboard sleeve, but in the top here is a specification sheet. So it's going to tell you everything about this specific knife. Now this one has a registration number. It says keep this in a safe place. This knife is, all of the info is right here. So this is the Higo 2 in titanium. ZDP 189 at 66.6 Rockwell. It has been tested. There is a Rockwell test mark on it. Titanium full length of 214 millimeters, blade length of 89 millimeters, weight of 138 grams. It has a clip that has got its own type of clip that's marked on it. And then it has the birth date and everything. So these things are definitely covered under a warranty. Now, I did say this knife is for sale. I will tell you right now, from everything I've found out from the owner, this knife has never had the warranty registered on it. So you would be able to register it to yourself if you purchase it. So let's go ahead and get this box out of the way and let's talk about this knife. Now, there's only one bad thing that I found about this knife. This knife is truly amazing. Beautifully done titanium that's been blackened. I'm not sure what they used to anodize this black or use as a coating on this titanium. Like we said, ZDP 189 blade that is still not been cleaned off. Hang on just a second.
Guys, I hate to interrupt the video because I know we're having fun, but I do have to do the YouTuber thing and remind you that this channel is self-sponsored with all the affiliate links and stuff you see down below. Anything from knives, tools, EDC gear, and Blade HQ, anything, all the Amazon links, they all support the channel. It doesn't cost you anything at checkout. So I'll talk about that at the end of the video. Now let's go back to the knives.
There we go. Now I'm going to try and refrain from touching it. It has been done in a gorgeous, beautiful mirror polish. Now this is a used knife. It does have some scratches. This knife is gorgeous. It's done in a full convexed, zero grind. There is no edge bevel on this. Like, I know you think you see one, but there isn't one. It does not have an edge bevel. It might have a little shine on the very, very edge where it has been stropped because this has been used. It is stropped just like they recommend. This thing is nuts. It is so incredibly sharp. So you can see, like looking at it, you can see where it's been stropped, but it doesn't have a separate edge grind per se. Ridiculously ridiculously well processed and handled. The blade is ground immaculately. Look at how that tip comes up, and then the swedges are exact, precise. This is a feat of precision engineering. The action on this, ridiculous. That is dangerous. It is so liquidy, smooth, even more so than my Sebenza after a good cleaning. This exemplifies that hydraulic frictionless operation. You can flick it open, but it is every bit as satisfying just to slow roll it open and just feel it's just so pristine and clean. And this knife is dirty. You can see it's been carried, a lot of pocket lint. Only one issue I've found with it. I don't like the way the lock bar access is done. It really is a little tight. I would want that to be a little bigger. That's one issue. The only other issue I've found with this knife is these thumb studs, these yo-yo style thumb studs. There was another knife I did not too long ago, had these same type of thumb studs. It almost tries to wave off of your pocket, and there's very little in the way of detent on this to stop it. The detent on this is really similar to a Sebenza. It's more meant to be opened slowly like that and closed properly. It does have a tendency with these tall backs or tall pocket clip or thumb studs, that stand up above and proud. It has a tendency to catch the lip of your pants and come partway open. That with this blade being so hazardously sharp. Oh, I forgot to give you guys a cut test. Let's go ahead and get a piece of paper and do some cut test. Sorry, I meant to do this. So this is just a piece of newspaper. This thing is probably like I get knives sharp. This is completely and utterly insane at how effortless. That's just touch cut. That's just you touch it and it starts cutting. So there's your sharpness. Sorry, I meant to do that earlier. Sorry about that, guys. That's an ADHD thing. If I did not stop and do that cut test, you guys would not have gotten to see a cut test. No, what I was saying is, like, with it being so hazardously sharp, when it comes partway open in your pocket like that, because the thumb studs stick up and they catch, there's not a lot of detent there. So it's really similar to a Sebenza, and it will come out. That's why I like the thumb studs on the Sebenza the way they are, because they're not so prone to that, because they're a little coned. So that's one of the good things about that, those volcano style. I know a lot of people don't like them, but yeah, overall this thing's amazing. Only one like engineering thing I'm curious about. There's no jimping here. I meant there's no reason to have jimping here, but there is, and that's not at all what I said. It's been a very long, hot day here. And the jimping overall is just kind of ineffectual. It's just there for show. It's really slippery. But there's jimping here where there's no real common sense for it, because that's not a forward finger choil. It's not enough to stop you. Like, you're going to still get up and get onto that terrifyingly sharp blade. But when you really look at all the bells and whistles and details, you have got such a gorgeous knife. Lanyard hole, backspacer, a standoff, your back. It's in construction, it's very similar to the Chris Reeve Sebenza. Your stop pin is here. In the back, it's got your pivot right here. It does come with a tool to take this knife apart if you so choose. I have not taken this one apart. It's just milled immaculately, cleanly. And if you were somebody that was going to use a knife like this, I would absolutely recommend it. The owner is selling this for $850. I honestly had thought about asking if I can make payments on this knife, but the fact is, at $850, even though that's a good deal on a $1,200 knife, the fact is I would never use this. This is a knife that would wind up in a box in my gun safe, and it would never get used, and it would wind up rusting, and somebody else can enjoy this, because the fact is I could not bring myself to damage this knife. Most of my other knives I can refinish. As you guys saw, I'm starting to do finishes again. I can re-stonewash this. I can refinish most of my knives here at the house with a stonewash or something similar. There is no way I would ever be able to duplicate this polish on this if I damaged it to a point where it had to be redone. There's just no way. So yeah, as much as I love it and as much as I would love to have it here, I just don't foresee that this would be something I would purchase. But if you guys are interested, like I said, hit me up in the comments. Let me know. Hit me up on my email address. I will get you in touch with the owner of this knife so that you guys can work out a deal. Great, beautiful knife. Thank you, Daniel, for letting me show it on the channel and letting me carry it. It's been in and out of my pocket for a couple days now. Yeah, it is just truly next level knife making. It is beautiful. Look at that. There you go. So, all right, guys, let's turn this around, do some final thoughts.
So there you go, guys. This truly is a next level knife, but like I said, it's just not something I would ever purchase because I would never use it. I would be afraid to use it. It is such a piece of quality precision machining and the level of polish. I would destroy it and I would feel bad and I just would never be able to reconcile myself with that. So I don't like knives that I can't use or won't use. So there you go, guys. That's the end of the video. If you like the videos, give them a thumbs up. If you don't like the videos, give them a thumb down. But please try to tell me why I cannot change content if you don't tell me what you don't like. If you want to support the channel, it's as simple as like, share, subscribe, drop a comment, hit the bell icon. If you do hit the bell icon, make sure that you got notifications turned on your device or you will not get notified of the pretty much videos that go up 7 days a week now. Sometimes I'm working my way to more than one video a day, 7 days a week. So I want to support the channel and financially, however, there's a handful of ways. I have a membership that is tier-based down below in the description. Pick a tier that gets you what you want out of memberships, but everyone saves $5 off my sharpening service. Everyone has access to the Gilded server. Baseline and premium tier members have access or are automatically entered into a giveaway that I do on the Gilded server, and premium tier members have access to a sharpening tutorial series specifically for them here on YouTube. Other ways you can do it, I have affiliate links, a lot of affiliate links down below that you can purchase items like knives, stones, gear, tools, whatever you want. There's a coffee brand coffee company down there and a VPN. Any of those things that you use support the channel directly, and it doesn't cost you anything at checkout. And finalize, I have a merchandise store on Ember Shirt Co. Ember and merchandise together. It's what I did. I have a merchandise store on Ember Shirt Co. where I've set up a coupon code that will save you 10% anywhere on Ember Shirt Co. And that coupon code is Crazy Sharp, all one word, capital C, capital S. Crazy Sharp saves you 10% at checkout. And if you send me pictures of you wearing my merchandise, I will put them in the video. Guys, I love you all. Keep it clean in the comment section. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. And I will see you in the next video.